Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English News of Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Hình and following are the headlines as usual. Binh Phuoc promoting exports and driving new growth. Binh Phuoc strengthening child drowning prevention. 13 sectors and fields eligible to yield public investment capital. Military medical team from Vietnam and China provide free medical examination to border residents. And now other detail. Binh Phuoc province is intensifying efforts to tap into new and potential markets while providing information and support to help businesses meet evolving export standards. This mission, assigned by the Provincial People Committee to the Department of Industry and Trade, aims to foster sustainable export development.
As part of this effort, the Department of Industry and Trade has been tasked with taking the lead in supporting businesses to make the most of Vietnam's commitments under 17 Site Free Trade Agreements or FTAs. It will also monitor and assess the country's export performance to provide early warnings about products at risk of being subject to foreign anti-circumvention investigations. In addition, the department will strengthen the inspection and verification of product origin and proactively engage with trade partners on Vietnam's rules of origin policies. The Department of Agriculture and Environment, the Department of Science and Technology, and the State Bank's Region 12 branch will coordinate efforts to help agriculture enterprises access funding and apply advanced technologies in production and processing. The goal is to improve productivity, enhance product quality and value, expand market access, and boost exports. The Provincial People's Committee has identified accelerating new growth drivers, especially breakthroughs in science and technology, innovation, digital transformation, and high-quality human resources as a strategic priority. The province is also promoting green transition, circular economy development, creative and sharing economies, and emerging industries, while encouraging the adoption of new business models.
To prevent accidents and reduce child fatality caused by drowning, the Binh Phuoc Department of Health had issued a directive ordering provincial department agencies, mass organizations, and local authorities to step up efforts in child drowning prevention.
Alongside awareness campaigns aimed at educating students and families about the benefits of swimming and water safety, the department has called on local governments to survey and install warning signs in high-risk areas, deploy rescue teams, and organize swimming lessons and water safety training for children. Inspections and monitoring will also be conducted to ensure compliance with child drowning prevention measures. The Department of Education and Training, along with the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, is expected to expand swimming and water safety classes for children at sports centers and schools with swimming pools. These agencies are also encouraged to incorporate swimming into physical education programs and add water safety training into the curriculum. Water-based sports activities will be more tightly regulated to ensure children's safety. Meanwhile, the Provincial Youth Union will continue promoting safe swimming and drowning prevention efforts at youth clubs and community organizations across the province.
Despite some challenges, industrial enterprises in Binh Phuoc province make encouraging progress in the first quarter of this year.
The province's industrial production maintained strong growth, with overall industrial production index rising by over 14% compared to the same period in 2024. The processing and manufacturing sector alone saw growth of nearly 15%. The mining sector expanded by more than 11%, while electricity, gas, steam, and air conditioning supply increased by over 16%. The water supply and wastewater treatment sector grew by more than 2%. Looking ahead to the second quarter, Binh Phuoc will continue to improve the investment and business environment, focusing on resolving challenges and addressing the concerns of local enterprises. The province will also enhance the effectiveness of its rapid response team to help businesses overcome obstacles quickly. Investors are encouraged to prioritize the development of industrial infrastructure, creating a more favorable environment for business and production, particularly in industrial zones such as BKMX Binh Phuoc, Minh Hưng 3, Minh Hưng Sikiko, and Bắc Đông Phú.
Ladies and gentlemen, the government has just issued Decree number 85/2025 NDCP detailing the implementation of some article of the law on public investment. The new decree specifies the sector and field eligible for the use of public investment capital under the laws of public investment. Accordingly, public investment capital will be allocated to programs and projects in 13 groups of main industries. Specifically, this sector includes national defense, security and order, education and training, science and technology, health, populations and family, culture, information, radio and television broadcasting, physical training, sport, environmental protection and natural resources, agriculture, industry, transport, tax, tourism, water supply and drainage infrastructure, warehouses, economic zones and industrial park, activity of state management agency and social political organization, social sector, such as supporting people with meritorious services, the elderly, orphans, worker, and other specific programs and projects as prescribed by the government. The decree emphasized concentrated and effective investment, prioritizing essential work for socio-economic development, national defense, and social security. It takes effect on April the 8th, 2025. From April the 12th to the 13th, in the Đăng, Theo, Cao Lộc border district, Lạng Sơn province, Vietnamese and Chinese military doctors jointly provided free medical checkup, consultations, and medicine to 1,000 people. The activity was led by Vietnam's military medical department within the framework of the 9th Vietnam-China Border Defense Friendship Exchange Program in 2025, scheduled for April the 16th to the 17th in Lạng Sơn province of Vietnam and Guangxi Joint Autonomous Region of China. A large number of people, mainly the elderly, policy beneficiary in Dong Đăng, Theo, and Bảo Lâm Commune, Cao Lộc District, were present at the Theo Multipurpose Gymnasium to receive free medical examination, consultations, and medicine. Here, the reception area, examination table, and consulting room are conveniently and reasonably arranged, with sideboard and volunteers ready to support and help people enthusiastically and thoughtfully. The program on free medical examination, consultation, and medicine distribution for border residents holds special significance, especially for the elderly, lonely, and disadvantaged people. The program also shows the friendship between the two countries, the military medical forces of Vietnam and China. This is also a favorable opportunity for the military medical forces of the two countries to exchange information, learn from each other, experiences, and open up opportunity for cooperation and development in the field of medical examination, treatment, and healthcare. The Vía Bà Chúa Xứ Lady of the Ram Festival 2025 takes place from April the 11th to the 13th, corresponding to the 14th to the 16th of the third lunar month at Gò Tháp Special National Real Estate in Tân Kiều Commune, Tháp 10 District, Đồng Tháp Province. This is one of the major festivals of the province, attracting many people and tourists from near and far to visit and worship. The ceremony is carried out according to traditional folk cultural rituals, including the main activities such as blessing ceremony for the goddess, rite offering, peace prayer ceremony, birth invitation ceremony, worship ceremony for gods of agriculture, and worship ceremony of the chief priest of the Bà Chúa Xứ. The festival attracts a large number of people and tourists to visit and worship. After offering prayer to the ladies of the ram, people and tourists can participate in many cultural and artistic sport activities as well as service and tourism activities such as Gò Tháp Country Market, đơn ca tài tử, or Southern amateur music, and fruit bucket decoration contest. The festival is imbued with Southern folklore associated with the belief of worshipping the Lady of the Ram of the Vietnamese people in Đồng Tháp 10 area during the process of reclaiming the Southern land. The Lady of the Ram is regarded as the earthly manifestation of the Mother Goddess, symbolizing the deep desire for protection and blessing for a peaceful and prosperous life. The Vía Bà Chúa Xứ Lady of the Ram Festival in Go Tháp is organized annually by Đồng Tháp Province to meet the religious needs of the people, while also propagating the historical and cultural value, as well as its renowned scenic sites of Đồng Tháp. In particular, the province promotes the tourism potential and traditional cultural identity of the locality. And that's all for today on the news of Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspaper. Once again, thank you for watching and goodbye for now.